We're gonna go live. We're gonna rock it. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? This is what episode is this? 251. That's right, Growing with Gaming. 251. We just gonna get into it. Start off with intros. I'm the girl, Delilah HD, hosting today. So welcome everybody. Thank y'all for joining us. And right below me, we're gonna start with you, CHAREECE. Tell everybody what you've been playing.
Hey everybody, it's your girl CHAREECE here, and of course I've been playing Genshin Impact because this week they just released a new updates with a new area, so the map has expanded again. I am nowhere done with this area, so I just been playing that, trying to at least do the quest and worry about the exploration later. I've been playing Lost Ark. Trying to jump into some more raids to get the raid mechanics down for that. It's not.
Is that because of the second one that's coming? Is that what you're playing?
What?
Lost Ark, right?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm thinking of something different. I'm thinking of that other Ark game. Sorry.
Actually, I think that got pushed back, but I wasn't really sure.
Oh, it's my Ark, the one with the sequel. Ark.
Is it Ark Survival?
Ark,
something like that. With the dinosaurs.
Yep.
Yeah.
For some reason, that's where my brain went.
I think it's called Ark.
Got pushed back, but I'm not totally sure on that, so don't quote me on that, people.
Yeah.
But you know, so I'm used to like raids in Destiny where you have to like puzzles and all that stuff. No, not necessarily puzzles. You just have to. The boss just have like mechanics that you have to deal with them. Like they, you know, the ground may kill you in certain areas if you're standing here or there.
Yeah.
So it's not as intense as say it's a Destiny raid, but you still have to have your stuff shifted up and powered through and everything. So I have been enjoying that to a certain extent. Still is hard finding a group to do that with because I'm such a low level compared to like people who've been playing constantly because I took like a year off. But I'm still enjoying it. My girl is still cute. So I'm happy about that one. Let me see what else. I think that's it because I have been dealing with family issues this week. My daughter had surgery on her knee. So I didn't play as much as I wanted to because I was helping with her. Yeah. But other than that, I'm good.
Okay. All right, lady. What's been going on? You with Call of Duty?
Yeah, man. Call of Duty Season 3.
What's up with you and Call of Duty?
Man, same thing. I mean, what you mean?
I mean, because she's just like, I mean, I know it's Call of Duty, so come tell me about Call of Duty.
I mean, Season 3 came out, and they have these skins. You know, battle pass things that you can get with tokens, but then they added a layer, like a premium battle pass for $30.
Oh, wow.
That gets you extra tokens and tier skips and stuff like that.
Same thing Fortnite does. Same thing everybody that Battle Pass does.
So,
I got that one.
Okay.
Oh, we can tell.
I didn't get it, but there's a particular skin that I'm looking for. It's like the first operator that I've seen in Call of Duty that actually looked feminine. She got her little, you know, her top on with some, you know, knee-high boots with the heels. She got her little stomach coming out. She got a little pistol in her hand. She got a mask on. I fell in love. LBOOGIE gonna get the gold and black one because she had the premium battle pass, so she gets that one. I get like the regular brown cream color one. So I'm basically like ecstatic for that.
What's her name?
I forgot her name.
It's like Mosquita?
Yeah, something like that.
Mosquita.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
How's she gonna be running around Call of Duty and
just like the rest of them? Shit.
Like the Easter Bunny and the fox.
Right.
They got an Easter Bunny you know, bundle that you actually the bunny rabbit. I'm personally waiting for the 420 bundle, which has the tracer is leaves and he got a gas mask and it's
when they announced that.
It should be there on Thursday.
Oh my god.
And it's the mask coming out with the smoke, and the tracer is the fucking leaves.
Yeah.
I said, yo, I gotta
the tracer is the leaves. I gotta get that.
Yeah, I seen the like snippet. So, but it's Call of Duty. Sometimes it's mid, sometimes it's fire. Yo, I can't do core, man. Man. Core
like
makes
that?
me mad. Yeah, because you gotta get your whole clip.
Yeah.
Because have you played? You know what the difference is in core?
I have no idea. I'm just saying to be saying yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so core.
I don't play Call of Duty. I know that.
Yeah, but that's why I was asked because I'm like,
Well, let me explain. Let me explain. With core, it's probably gonna take you like half the clip to kill somebody.
Not
With
even.
hardcore,
If you're good, you could do pop, 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 and the person is dead in hardcore.
Yeah. Core is like pop, 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 pop. So, I just can't. I don't know, man. I just can't. It ain't because if you busting your ass 2 minutes on the objective and lose, you be hot. You be hot. Gotcha. So, but I still enjoy playing with the homies and play some Resurgence, and
that was actually real fun. I like that.
So,
do you know what that is too?
No.
Resurgence is more. It's like Resurgence. I can't
stand you. Why are you doing this? I'm trying to transition.
Resurgence is like Battle Royale, and you get a limited amount of like respawns, and then you still gotta. It's the same thing like Fortnite. You gotta chase the gas that's behind you and stuff like that.
It's a Battle Royale.
Yeah, but you can come back.
You can come back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, until the close circle.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's different. It makes it a little bit different.
Yeah.
So also, lady, we know you had a challenge this past week. You want to elaborate a little bit on the challenge?
Yes. We were challenged. You know, we as a unit, specifically LBOOGIE, challenged me.
Why do you continue to say this? Yo. All right.
Yo.
I'm just playing. I knew I was gonna get her.
Specifically,
I knew I was gonna get her.
Yeah, specifically. I'm like, all right.
She's like, whatever. Anyways. It was a challenge of 8 hours of Resident Evil 4 remake. I immediately bought the game the next day, downloaded it, had it ready to go. The first stream was pretty tame, honestly. A lot of back and forth running, which I particularly didn't. I really didn't like that, because when you travel from the farm to the village to the lake, in between, it kind of decreased the immersive experience. Now, when I was getting my ass jumped in the village, or somewhere by the waterfalls, like if I'm getting ambushed by zombies and stuff, then I can feel like I'm in the game. I gotta find ammo, I gotta find help, and I was struggling because in the back of my mind I was like, yo, I gotta conserve this ammo, and I didn't do that.
Ammo starved you for real in that game.
Yes. So we did that last week Saturday. Wednesday we tried to do one, but then I guess my OBS was fucking up, and I was like really determined to beat this game, beat this challenge actually. So I just rebooted the computer, started up again, and let me tell you, that second stream, if you guys wasn't on that second stream, it was very entertaining. I would say.
Man, I saw part of it. Like Boogie posted that clip. It was hilarious.
What clip?
By the way.
What clip?
You didn't see it?
No.
I can't even reenact it. It's hilarious. But anyway, share it.
I don't know what was the clip.
Because you were like spraying this guy, and then he was just like,
and you said, ah!
Yeah. It was the best clip. I'm like, yo, this is great.
I'm like,
yo, you gotta send it to me.
I swear I posted it.
I didn't see it.
That's how I saw it. I know that's how I saw it. So we were on that game for about a good 5 hours that Wednesday, and people wanted to donate me tips and give me shots, and that I had to take the shots, and then I had to take the contractual shots on top of that. Every 2 hours.
So by the last hour and a half, I was lit like a fish. And I thought I was gonna reckless. Probably.
Yeah.
Lady, did you at least eat while you was doing this?
Oh no, I ate as soon as I got off, ma'am. I made me some steak and some fries.
You should have ate during that way.
I didn't even eat.
Gotta absorb
I
some
ate
of that.
before the stream, and then I did those hours, and then by the time I got off, I was starving.
Oh my god, girl.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't feeling froggy. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna claim my prize, and that's it. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, the last 15
at
minutes,
the end, she was starting to have like a harder time. The enemies were like much harder, coming at her much more frequently. Yeah.
I was expecting the sewer roaches, So, but it wasn't, I didn't see none, but I did see a little thing that looked like a little roach just crawling up and grabbing some dude, and he moved and he started running up to me, and I shot the dude, and the little roach thing or whatever the hell it was crawled up and tapped me. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not.
So it's a wrap. So you're not finishing. It's a wrap. You done your time.
Oh no. I did my 8 hours. I ain't doing no 16.
Gotcha. Bet. Okay.
I ain't doing no 16.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely like are just getting started. So if you do the other 8, maybe we could just work something out for the prize.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know. I just don't think I'm really prepared for that stress. Because let me tell you, I'm selling all the jewels, trying to get ammo. I found out to craft bullets. I'm crafting bullets. Yo, I am starving for resources. The only thing I've been saying consistently in the 8-hour challenge was I ain't got enough resources. I don't have enough resources. Oh my God. I don't have enough bullets. What I'm gonna do? It been like the big dude in the middle. It was a struggle because all I had was a pistol.
That was
a pistol and a blade.
Wow. Yeah, I think aren't you like, if I remember correctly, like you're supposed to use, like the first time you play this game, you're supposed to use your knife the most. Because
I was
like
trying.
Get it real like.
Yeah.
But it was.
You're supposed to craft it up more. You know. That's
the
what
thing is though. I think in the original, your knife didn't break.
Oh, it breaks.
Mm-hmm.
It breaks.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
That changes it for real.
Yeah, I didn't know that part.
Don't they kill me with that game, man? He would do random roundhouse kicks. I'm like, he Van Damme.
Man, how conserve ammo? That's how you pop them, and then the melee button hit you roundhouse kick them. That's how it's supposed to go. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Jab or something. Roundhouse take too long.
His running wasn't running. His running wasn't jogging. He was just walking fast. I'm like, yo, you're not running fast enough for me.
That's Resident Evil for you.
Yeah. So I was really on a rampage that last hour because I was like, yo, I can't wait to get Delilah. I was talking about you. Yeah. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get her ass. Yeah. But I was playing and I was struggling because I was dying.
I'm already a little nervous. I know it's coming.
Yeah, you should be. Because I was like, yo, I ain't trying to find a game that will scare her. I want a game that will make her quit. So
I
told you, it's square. You know, for me it ain't no big thing. I'm like, how much? I pay y'all. Cool, no problem. How much y'all want? Okay, I got you.
Okay, go for it. No.
Let me That's cool. You got it. It's cool. Cause y'all know me. I don't like being scared for nothing. I do not like scary games. I'm already nervous about it. Lord, just
yeah. So, but all in all, if you're a Resident Evil fan, get this on sale. I would say because I mean more bang for your buck. I mean that's how it is.
I got it full price. How much is it?
I bought it full price.
And what is it? Was it 60? Like 60? Oh dang! Oh wow, that game. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So just get it on sale. If you want to dibble dabble, just get it on sale. I mean, it's a remake. So I'm like, oh, this is what this is. Oh, this is what this is. You know what I mean? You're gonna get a lot of those in the game. So if it was a brand new experience, I can justify the full price.
Gotcha.
But if it's like a remake and something that you played before, nah, get it on sale.
Cool. All right, Boogie. Well, let's go ahead and go with you. Just to see you muted, but
right, no, because the dog was barking. But mine should be pretty easy. It's pretty much just Call of Duty. I haven't even really been playing Pokemon as much because last week they enacted a change to the remote raid system. So like, you know, how you really get like the really good Pokemon is you do the raids, right?
Yeah.
And if you're in a community, somebody can say, hey, I'm next to a raid. Who is able to join? You join through a remote raid pass, and those were like 100 coins, right? They've now upped that price to 195 coins, which to me is like, why are you? Do you want me to feel like you're giving me a discount because they're 195 instead of 200?
Yeah.
Hey, leave that alone. And then so it's like double the price now to do them, and I don't know, I feel like they're gouging people. So Yeah, I haven't been playing that as much. Call of Duty has been fun, most likely because of the people I'm playing with, which is Lady, Stitch, and Wolf. And yeah, they got the new season, new stuff. I'm getting the hang of it more.
You was on the top spot a couple of times this week.
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it more, and I'm finding the weapons that work well for me, which I think I was able to do before, right? And because I jumped in late, I really didn't get a chance to do that. So that's what I want to try to do this season, is to find the weapons that work well for me, and then I can go ham.
But is that's it though? That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
All right, bet. So let's go ahead and get into these topics, because we do got quite a bit. You know, it's been pretty active. You know, we getting some of that spring kind of gaming. You know, leading into the summer. So you know, we get a ton of drops around this season. The first thing I want to mention was Cyberpunk 2077. I know some of us have some beefy PCs, and they just had an update to include ray tracing into the game and graphic upgrades, and also a bunch of bug fixes. So my question to you ladies is, are you jumping back in? I feel like this question is more directed towards Boogie, because I know she got a really beefy PC. So are you I think you put it on console though, right?
Can you ask me again, because I was multitasking?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I was asking about Cyberpunk 2077, how they just released the PC patch for ray tracing, and you know, to take advantage of some of these graphics cards that we got. You know.
Yeah.
I was asking whether you was gonna jump back into the game. Anybody could answer though.
I feel like I would have to start over at this point.
Yeah,
because I tried to jump back in, and it was just like so many things that you like learn as you progress through the story, that when you jump back in, it was just like really hard for me to figure it out. So I don't know. I might just start completely over if I do that with Cyberpunk.
About that too, because even like my build and my character, like I kind of want to change the stats.
Because I'm sure they've like done different things and tweaked different things, so things feel different. So maybe I'll do that. But on PC, it looks glorious. I'm telling you, it looks like everything they promised on fucking PC.
I bet. And then this is ray tracing, so it should even look even better than that. They on their Twitter account, they posted like a side by side to kind of show people that like it's got better shadows, better reflections, and stuff like that. So it's definitely enticing, because what was the name of that anime that they dropped?
Edge Runners.
Oh yeah, Edge Runners was
after Edge Runners, it definitely, you know, sparked my interest back in the game. So it's something that I've been thinking about jumping back into. But my backlog is
right, and stuff is coming. We only have
we gonna get into it, because I got a couple things that they talked about this week that kind of go into that. Anybody else want to say anything else about Cyberpunk? Otherwise, I'll move to the next thing.
I think you should. I mean, if you got a beefy, my PC ain't beefy at all. I wouldn't even recommend playing it on my shit at this moment in time. But I did play. I mean, I restarted a new character story, and I will know that based on my console, I do see it a little bit of a difference between what I played when it first came out versus what I played recently. CHAREECE, you gonna play it?
Well, mine is nowhere near as beefy as Boogie's. It's kind of mid. But
I feel like it's not that far off.
What's your play? What graphics cards you got, CHAREECE?
3060.
See?
Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. I think we both got. I think Boogie got the most beefiest graphics card.
No, we have the same. We both have a 3080 Ti.
Okay, yeah. Well.
Yeah, mine is just the founders.
Yeah. But I don't know if like the backlog is crazy, and I don't know if I have time to do that. I won't get in it, because the story, the story is like where
story
it's
is
at.
amazing.
And now since the anime came out, like there's like you can see the people that's in the anime in the game, and where you go hang out in the places and stuff.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that, I love like the lore and all that. I love side missions and side.
You gonna wait till Ildris? Wait till Ildris all but DLC.
Oh my god, girl. Anyway,
You know, I
Um,
might just have to wait until then because that
Right.
should be a
Hopefully it'll come
significant
out in a lull, right?
right.
I know, right?
Right,
I
exactly.
doubt it. It probably won't. Watch
I
this
mean, we
bitch
got
come
so
out in
much
the middle
coming,
of
y'all. It's
everything
ridiculous.
dropping.
This year is ridiculous. So
If I can catch it on stale on Steam, I might pick it up. If not, I just go back to console because that's where I have my save at. But it will be a brand new save because
Right.
it's been so long and things have changed. They've updated so much that I don't even think my build would even remotely work anymore.
yeah, I wish it had cross progression. That'd be so dope if you could
that
just
would
jump
be
between.
butter.
Oh man, that would be so
Like-
good.
Mm-hmm. No, wait. On Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
they do have cross progression.
For multiple, so if I'm playing on console, I can switch to PC.
Yeah, that's what I did.
How?
Girl, stop playing
Yeah, you're able to turn it on. You have to turn it on your account.
on your console first, and then you swap.
I think you have to turn it on in your Cyberpunk account first. Then you go to your console and turn it on, and then it'll be on your
Okay,
I'm
PC.
gonna try that, John.
Because
Okay, I'm gonna try
that's
that.
what I did. Because that's what I was saying. Like I basically started on PC where I was left off on my console, and it was just too much.
Well, see, I know usually when I'm playing on my like laptop or when I was traveling, whatever, I would remote into my console and play. You know, but I never like installed it on my PC and try to play it natively. Is what I'm getting at.
So
Yeah.
but you still have to buy 2 copies of the game, correct?
I want
You
to
shouldn't have to.
say
You
the
have cross
game
progression.
was like. I want to say the game was free. I don't know. Let me
Like, the
check.
cross progression. That's the whole appeal. It's the fact that you buy it on one platform and you can play it on a different platform. Unless,
I don't know,
I mean,
Delilah.
it could be where you have to buy them both. You know what? I don't know. I just know with a lot of Xbox games when they do that, that you could do that. Like with Quantum Break, you can, play it on console and you can also play it on PC. But it's a Microsoft first party title, so of course you can do that through like their whole Game Pass platform type thing. So I don't know. Somebody in the chat, I'm pretty sure y'all will fact check us and let us know if y'all know how this works.
I want to say I paid, y'all. I want to say it was like cheap. Yeah, I want to say it was cheap, but I paid because I could do cross progression. Yeah. And I just sent y'all the link to IGN where they walk you through how to enable the cross progression.
Okay, but you definitely had to double dip. You had to buy it.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
All right.
Yeah,
cool,
so I just wait
cool.
to a save.
Yeah, but it is on sale often. So
yeah, that's
why.
actually. We all know why.
Yeah.
All right, so moving right along, y'all know this one was a big topic that kind of came down, and to be honest, I wasn't surprised, and that is that Suicide Squad was delayed to 2024 due to feedback and gameplay concerns. Do y'all think? I guess the question I want to pose is like, do y'all think that's enough time? Because it's supposed to be early 2024. Do y'all think that's enough time for them to fix the issues that we saw when they showed the trailer and the gameplay concerns? So don't all speak at once, but y'all can touch this. I know y'all. I know y'all big on y'all superhero games and stuff like that. So what do y'all think about that?
I'm gonna start this one off first.
Wait. Before you go into it, are you happy that it was delayed?
No.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. The core of that game is there, and the core is what I had an issue with. It was like, what's your word you used to use? Samey. Again, why is Harley Quinn swinging through the sky like she's Spider-Man?
Why she's Spider-Man?
Like that's not that part.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what they're supposed to address, like the gameplay concerns and stuff.
You can't change that if it's built in, and not in.
Yeah, they can. They can essentially say that this character does not have. They give him another move set
or give him another stage. You can't even play that character on that stage or something. Like they don't have to figure something out.
They're gonna have to do a lot, and then if that's the case, then we're gonna have reports after this game come out of crunch time.
Ooh,
so it's like it's double-edged sword. If they fix it, then later they shouldn't have done that. But yeah, when the gameplay trailer dropped, I told y'all then that this was a hot mess. But am I still gonna buy it? Most likely, because I have disposable income and apparently no sense whatsoever. But yeah, I'm happy. Well, no, I'm not happy this is delayed because this is the last time we get to see Kevin Conroy as Batman.
Oh,
and
that's true.
Yeah, it's, and at this point, just release it because this game has been delayed like 3 times now. I don't
Well,
know
it's
what to say.
Rocksteady, and I see. I guess for me, like I look at that pedigree, and I feel like it's the game should. I mean, they know what they're doing. I feel like the game will be decent, but after that gameplay came out, I was the only one that liked it. Y'all all was like, "Oh, it look crappy," blah blah blah. I didn't, and because I'm not really familiar with the characters like that, y'all said, "Yeah, Harley Quinn should be swinging around like that." I'm like, "Oh well, dang," So, but see, I'm always under the mindset that they could fix it. Like it's not, to me, I feel like, okay, they got a year, well, January 2024, so not really a whole year, but now they have some time to kind of, change the gameplay elements a little bit to kind of make it to where it won't feel like you said samey, because they all do kind of the similar moveset.
Yep.
So,
again, it's a shark. I don't even know what he's doing out of water right now, but that's beside the point. It was like a skin. Like everybody was doing the exact same thing. Nobody was doing anything to it. And why was you collecting orbs? That looked like something out of what's the game?
Any collectible game. They got a ton of games like that where you gotta.
It was just weird.
Yeah.
It didn't fit the character or the vibe that I would expected them to have with a I don't know, not necessarily bad family game, but it is still his road gallery to a certain extent. It just didn't fit right. I don't know. It made me side them a lot.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. This really wasn't on my radar.
So you don't care whether it's delayed or not. You like
no. I do care. I do, ma'am. I do care that it is delayed because they actually heard what the audience was saying when they saw the trailer. A lot of people saying that they wanted it, they needed to get it delayed. So they just listened to their audience, and I think hopefully that'll give them enough time to smooth out those finishes and fix whatever issues they have, so they have a better, shinier product. So
yeah. What about you, Boogie? What you think?
I don't know. I don't know if it'll necessarily be better. I don't know. I think CHAREECE and I talked about this. We were kind of iffy on the story in general, on what they were trying to do. I don't know. Because it's funny because, Gotham Knights came out. It was 30 FPS. Everybody had issues with that. But
we're going to talk about FPS skating in a minute.
I had a good time with Gotham Knights. The story was amazing. The mechanics were amazing and stuff like that. But I think that, we're talking about two different studios.
Right.
And it's funny because I don't see as much shit for this game that I feel like Gotham Knights got. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's the same. Look.
It was different. Gotham Knights got shitted on a lot because, again, Rocksteady is Arkham Knights. That was their legacy. Arkham series is their bread and butter.
They didn't do this game though, right? They didn't do this latest game.
Which one?
The one y'all played.
Yeah, no, it wasn't made by the same people.
Right.
It was made by WB Montreal.
Right. Yes.
But everybody had their money on Suicide Squad being the better game.
Right.
Like
when the two were like, competing
a
little bit. Yeah,
that makes sense.
And now look at it. Like everybody who's played Gotham Knights, Gotham Knights has the issue. It's a solid title, solid 7 in my book.
Just the live keeps stopping.
But like
no, they said it's fine now. Because I'm watching it too, and it seems fine on my end. And Baseby just said it's smooth on his end now.
Okay. Because it looks like it's frozen on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I mean, you can keep talking. Let me try to refresh.
Okay. I will let y'all produce.
So I have a question, CHAREECE. Is this going to be a day one on sale item for you?
Oh my God. Like, I want to play it so bad just for the story, to get hear Kevin Conroy's voice. Because again, that's my Batman.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm going to hate play this like I played Avengers. I feel like this is going to be our new Avengers because this game was supposed to be a live service. It was going to have a battle pass. It was like all the things that we did not want, what everybody thought Gotham Knights was going to be. This is looking like what Suicide Squad is going to be. And I just want a single player story that has a good story. And that's not what we're going to give in Suicide Squad because it is skin. it's looking. Oh, the zombie game. Oh my god, that we played together. What is that game that it just shut
Back for
down?
Blood.
Back for
Back
Blood.
4 Blood, yeah.
Yes, that is Suicide Squad. If you don't have all four people, they're gonna put in computer
Bots.
characters to
Oh,
play with
no.
you. See, again,
Yeah,
that
that's-
is not
that's-
what we wanted. I just
I didn't know they were
again,
trying to
I feel like hate play is gonna come from this game. That's
Yeah, like I feel like even when they go change it, like it's still gonna be issues. Like there
Yeah.
could be different issues. Is what I feel like.
Yeah.
because it's already baked into the game. Like you will
Yeah.
have to change the game at its fundamental level for it
Yeah.
to be
So do you?
different
so,
from what it
I mean,
is.
the way you say that makes me feel like the fan base in the industry has kind of made their mind up about what this game is going to be, even with all the elements that it has. And
No,
it's
because I don't feel
delaying
like
the
people
inevitable.
are feeling how me and CHAREECE are feeling. I don't think as many people feel the same way as we do. I think they think that they've heard this, that they're making all these fixes, and they're like, oh, well, it's going to be fixed.
It's not gonna be fixed.
So
It's gonna
okay,
get a
'cause
nice shiny new coat of paint, and they still gonna serve it. Because again, I don't think you can change it. This game has been in development now almost.
since the Arkham games, right? It's been a while.
Basically.
Rocksteady, yeah, but it's been
Yes.
a while. Yeah,
Arkham
9
Knight came
years?
out 9 years ago.
yeah, 9 years. Yeah,
I had to go Google that because somebody said it and I didn't believe it. They did, yeah. 90 years since Arkham Knight, and this is what they supposedly been working on, and this is what we get.
right.
I am highly disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little worrying, right? Because you like to think that once developers get more time, they're able to make changes, make fixes in order to kind of appease the community. And if you're in Boogie, feel like there's no means to an end here, like what the game is pretty much baked. You're gonna get all those elements that we basically didn't ask for, didn't want, to where it's not gonna appeal to the mass. Then it's like delaying the inevitable. Like it's gonna,
Right.
the game,
I know. That's how I feel. Like I'm like, you might as well just release it as is, because
Might as well.
right.
Go
I
ahead
feel
and put it
like
out
it's
for
gonna
Christmas.
have issues regardless. But all right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they felt like they had issues, and all the titles that are coming, they would just get swept away. So maybe they felt like, let's take some time, try to fix some of this shit, which is
Yeah.
probably just them slapping band-aids on floods.
Oof.
And then we'll put it out at a lower lull time.
Yeah, because we know like the release calendar is thick. Like this, we
Yeah.
got some bangers about to
Big
drop.
booty.
So let's talk about a little bit of it. I mean, a couple trailers was dropped this week. You had the.
Can I get a shout out to Base B for the
Oh, yeah.
$10 super chat?
Oh, yeah, thank you, Base B.
so much.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we gotta get our. Delilah, you got the soundboard up?
I don't. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Usually I
Yeah.
have it. I don't have to. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think mine will work.
Yeah.
Oh, mine doesn't work.
No.
Yeah. So, what I was talking about? Oh yeah. So this week, y'all know they dropped a few trailers. I did want to talk about a couple of them, just to kind of get your thoughts. One of the ones they dropped was from EA, called, I got it written down here, Immortals of Aveum.
Don't ask me how to pronounce that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Avum.
about to
Right.
That's how they say it in the
for that.
trailer. In the trailer, they say Avum. So,
Okay. Alright.
So Immortals of Aveum, which is a game by EA Originals. Now, typically with EA Originals, they let the developers do what they want. Think of games like It Takes Two, A Way Out. Those are EA Originals. So they typically let. It's kind of how what's that studio that's making Star Wars Jedi.
Respawn.
It's kind of like how Respawn started. Like EA publishing the title, but they don't touch them. They let them do what they want. Whatever happens, happens. And so that's kind of the story of this game. I had to kind of do.
So are you thinking that this won't be a?
It won't have that stink on it. Is what I'm saying. It shouldn't have that stink on it.
What was that last game?
We don't
talk about that.
we ain't gonna even.
We don't talk about what?
The last EA game that was supposed to be,
That
Anthem?
yeah.
Lady, we don't talk about that.
You weren't supposed to mention it.
You wasn't supposed to say the name, yeah. But
The name that shall not be said.
Yeah. But that's
Hey,
what I
when
told
it
CHAREECE
worked, it
about it.
worked.
I'm like, look, I need to see real gameplay, them playing the game and on console.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
they
that I know
show
how
they show a little bit of gameplay in there. You know, the cutscenes.
It was
Right, but it was like,
sprinkled
it was
It could have
like,
been PC.
God,
It could have been PC.
God.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true. And if it is PC, you know, I'm cool with that. You know, I'm cool if it's PC. You know,
Not everybody got PCs though.
I know. That's what's starting to like pull me, right?
but it's
like
PC,
I was
Series X, and PlayStation. Sorry, 5.
No, you're fine. Like, I was on the same tip, right? You're like, look, I got a PC, so it's fine. But at the same time, I don't want it to get to where we are
That's the only
shafted
option.
as a console player. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. Like, it has always been like the game has been optimized for console, and that's what they need to continue to do. Yeah. Games need to be optimized for the console that they're going to be on, whether that's Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, whatever. Like, y'all better stop fucking around.
Right. So
shout out to Jay Rampart. Sorry, $10 super chat. A lot of overreaction from Xbox fans. Xbox will be okay.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about FPS Gate a little bit later on in the show because I definitely want to get into
how you call it Gate.
FPS Gate. I'm telling you.
She did the tears. You see?
Yeah.
She did the tears.
Yeah, you know, that's the whole team. But anyway, so I watched this trailer at Immortals of Aveum, and I liked it. I thought it was dope. Like, it had a lot of particle effects, a lot of action. But you don't think about it. We've seen that before, like you said. The game that should not be named.
Yeah. And not even just them. I mean, it's like so many people who have done it. Like, I don't trust nobody no more.
That's right.
If I can't. I gotta see real
kill my
gameplay.
hype for this game.
And look, but also, wait. Also, what they're doing, because it's supposed to be an FPS Magic game, right? But we already got a couple games in development that have those elements. Like, we just had one to release with Ghostwire Tokyo. You do Magic as a first-person shooter type game, and also Avowed is supposed to be kind of like that too, where you doing Magic as a first-person shooter game. So, do you think this is starting to be like? At the end of the day, to me, it's still first-person shooter. It's just different particle effects and elements.
Correct.
Yeah. Outriders too.
Outriders did the same thing. So, y'all think this is will be just kind of like a flash in the pan, or do you think by this being a single player focused, story driven, with all the normal like high production value cutscenes, that this is going to be a new IP that people will gravitate to? Because if you think about those other titles, even when you talk about Outriders, and when you we don't really know what Avowed is going to be, but when you talk about Outriders and Ghostwire Tokyo, it's like they have their own niches. Ghostwire Tokyo is a little bit more open world. You have Outriders was more of a multiplayer type game. So, do you think this game can kind of like carve its own path, its own niche in the market?
I hope
no.
so. Lady!
It has to be all those things. It has to be all those things you named. Like, it can't not be, because then it's just, like you said, another flash in the pan. It's another Outriders, because Outriders had so much potential.
Oh, man, it was great. The gameplay, before the patch, before the first patch.
Before they started messing stuff up.
Yeah.
But... so, like, if this game comes out and it's single player, right? You're playing as the one guy.
Single player, story driven game.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they hit all those markers,
they gotta hit the beats, right?
Yeah.
Hit the beats, Well, so, lady, why'd you say no? What make you say no? Is it just that EA issue, or like what make you say no?
Because I'm not fit to be like enticed by cinematic CGI trailers and shit. I'm tired. I'm old, man. I can't do it. I can't
like, show me gameplay.
I'm not gonna waste my energy on some hype if I don't know 100% what's going on. They just popped the trailer. I ain't fit to pre-order that. I need to see some gameplay. I need some developers explaining what's going on in the world and what the mechanics are. I need to see gameplay between the platforms that they are producing the game in, which is important. Because you don't want to be like, we got this gameplay from PC and then it's not really working well with consoles. So
that's a good point.
I mean, I can't because I don't want to waste my energy on it. I mean, it's high. I guess.
But I guess because we've been abused, right? It's like gang fans.
Yeah,
like, when
you waste money on some CGI trailers and some, dramatic cutscenes, and it wasn't what you expected to, play, and especially if you pay more than the retail price, because I know some people that will play. I'm not pointing anybody out. I'm just saying they'll buy the best version of the game and are not satisfied with what they purchase. You know what I mean? At least with, I will say an example, Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, it's magic. It got magic. It got single player. It gave what it was supposed to give for the extra 10. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it. I can't be enticed by illusions and man. And you know, I just can't. I can't, man.
Well, for me, it looked intriguing. I like the actress they had.
They said I could throw fireballs, and I was in.
Yeah, Shareece talking about it's blue fire. I mean, I'm like, you ain't, so
I'm in.
No details. You in just because blue fire?
Blue fire. I am a simple girl.
Blue fire is all it takes, y'all. Y'all heard it here first.
Right. you get the $70.
Hey, let me see what's in that pre-order first.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna wait and try the EA trials thing where you play the 10 hours for free.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
I'm gonna try that right now.
Smart.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys can hear us.
Yeah, I did see the chat. We have audio in and out. Yeah, it's been this connection's been.
YouTube been really rough with us this
stable today. Yeah. So we do
but
apologize.
I seen a couple of little loadings, but
yeah,
nothing
it's
crazy.
A little choppy. So I don't know. I can tell you it looks okay on our end. We don't know. It seems like it's something going on with YouTube. So, yeah.
Want me to take care of this super chat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Rangy 4 with the $4.99 super chat. Complaining about 30 frames, but playing on a RCA / Zenith floor model. Everything has to be end of Xbox. Who's doing a floor model? I need to know.
No, some people are though.
People playing on the floor model.
Man, I need to know where they at.
TV is what he's saying. He said they don't even got the best TV. They don't got the VRR. You know. They ain't got all the bells and whistles on the TV, and they complaining about the 30 frames is what he's saying.
I mean, he's speaking a little bit of facts though.
I mean, most of the people probably not even gonna play the game. Period.
Facts. We know where it comes from, where it stemmed from. Like I said, we gonna get into FPS game. You know, we gonna get into that. I was saving it. Anyway, the other trailer that they talked about this week was Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yo, I can't believe that I have to say this, but I'm with Cliffy B. If you guys haven't addressed the weapon situation,
I'm out.
And yeah, like I'm not playing.
Yeah. That's
it.
Yeah.
And also, can we talk about how we still fighting the same motherfucker?
See, the thing with Zelda is like each game is like alternate information. It's alternate universe kind of thing. Each Zelda is like alternate universe. So why they all uniquely different?
I feel like it's a fever dream. Like somebody is eating shrooms.
Y'all didn't understand that every Zelda is different, but it's still the same.
I don't play Zelda, so
man, they want to jump on me yesterday because I don't play that shit.
I didn't realize that it's supposed to be like multiverse. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. But see, it does. But then there's also like an overreaching storyline between each game.
Not necessarily. Well, it's like the same story kind of rehashed in like certain ways. That's what it feel like to me. It's not like a Final Fantasy where there's a unique story every game and unique protagonists and unique. It's like you have some of the same characters. Just it's different story. It's almost like alternate reality for the same story. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how else to word that. Multiverse was actually a really good example, huh?
Are you gonna get it, Delilah?
Yeah, it's Zelda. It's automatic buy.
All right. Well, you tell me if them weapons is breaking, so I know.
I'll let you know. I'll definitely let you know.
Well, honestly, the kiddos probably don't want it though.
I would say my daughter wants it, so
But you know what? Y'all, the point you make is the reason why I didn't like the other one. I didn't like the pre. Right. I mean, it was great. The gameplay elements was good, but as soon as that weapon broke, I rage quit because the weapon break. Like I'm done. I can't. I just got the Master Sword. It's broken. I'm out. Like I can't. Like how are you gonna make me grind and fight to get the weapon and then it breaks? Like I can't do that. I can't. That's like That's like you getting a prize and they just saying, "Give me that back," and snatching it away as soon as you get the. You ain't win that. Give me that. You know what I mean? So that's what it feels like. Like, you know, that one meme where they slapping it out your phone out the hand.
Yeah, I'm telling you, no thanks. No thanks.
Yeah, so that's my issue with the whole, you know, Zelda, the current Zelda title. Yeah, but the trailer looked amazing. Ain't gonna hold you. The trailer looked really good. I feel like they showed a little too much in the trailer, because I feel like some of that stuff they showed in the trailer would have been a great surprise. So I think they probably should have held back a little bit, but it was still a very entertaining trailer. Go ahead, lady. What you trying to say?
They got it. Respectfully. They got it.
Respectfully, okay.
Yo, I'm not fit to bandwagon hype because of a game that everybody. Yeah, because everybody enjoy. Everybody.
Zelda is a really good game. Like
I understand that. But let me tell you, I didn't get past the first little area off the last game. You know why? Because the weapon broke. I haven't really played no Zelda before that. So I'm getting my Nintendo Switch.
You don't have the same nostalgia factor as
I ain't got no attachment to that shit, man. I don't even know why I still got that game.
That's hilarious.
None.
It's just hilarious because it's like she'll play Demon Souls or whatever it is, right?
Elden Ring and all them.
Yeah, right.
New IPs and stuff. Wait, Wulong and all them.
I'm thinking, what's the problem with that? I'm supposed to automatically like Zelda because everybody likes Zelda.
At least try.
No,
at least trying it. At least trying it.
Try means I gotta spend for experiment on a game.
But technically the same thing with Elden Ring. Did the same thing. Right. That's the point we're making. It's like you'll
But my weapons didn't break.
Yeah, but other shit happens, like, and that shit is
right.
Can't be the
first boss happen. You know what I mean? Spending 2 hours on the first boss. You know what I'm trying to say,
right? It's like for me, is like the way the games that you enjoy seem to be games that are like a glutton for punishment, right? So
true.
I feel like that should not be the deterrent for Zelda.
I can. That's an honest and great point. I would say. I, on the other hand, am not paying $60 for no Zelda game.
Okay, so y'all give Zelda to her, please.
Yeah.
No, y'all don't do it, cuz. Don't do it.
Somebody has to give.
No, for the God, don't. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all gonna be mad as fuck. Y'all gonna waste $60.
It's got to be something else though. Is it the
I
graphic fidelity?
Is
it the graphic?
No, it's just that as a kid, I just didn't gravitate towards Zelda.
Well, no, I'm talking about even as an adult. I'm talking about as an adult.
Yeah, because I feel like she's like, because everybody likes it, she doesn't want to like it because everybody likes it.
Nonconformist.
Yeah.
No,
I don't want to like it.
The only Zelda game that I really played was the one that was gold, the NES one that was gold.
Oh yeah, classic.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name of it is, but that was the only one that I played before.
Yeah, the original. I love the original Zelda.
Yeah, that's fire because it was 8-bit. It was still a struggle bus, but you know, it was a good experience as a kid. But I'm not. I'm mad.
I feel you. Like I do kind of sometimes when I think about Nintendo's titles in general, I feel like I've outgrown them. Just the aesthetic, the style they go for, who they appeal to. I feel like I've outgrown them, as an adult. So I mean, I feel you on that a little bit. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, man,
you might want to try it out.
I might want to try it out.
So Rangy 4 is saying the Master Sword rejuvenates over time.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough for me. That's not good enough. It's not good enough for me. I can't just wait for it to rejuvenate. I'm not doing that. I want to use it now. So
I don't. If you guys are a fan of Zelda and you're already ecstatic about this new title that's coming out, I think in the summer, go ahead and copy it.
It comes out May
not
12th.
even the summer, May, right?
12th. It comes out May 12th.
Ooh, that's even.
Oh yeah, you know what? And Immortals of Aveum comes out July this year. FYI.
All right, enjoy y'all game. Enjoy it.
All right, cool. Well, next trailer that dropped, well, actually, was the PlayStation State of Play, was the Final Fantasy 16. That thing, it was long.
Y'all got it.
It was okay. Parts of the trailer,
I like how you call it a trailer instead of a showcase.
It was
long.
20
minutes of gameplay.
24 minutes. It was pretty doggone long. They showed a lot. They showed a ton of that. They showed a ton about that game. One cool gameplay element that I like about that entire trailer is the fact that you can play as the summons. That's the coolest thing. That you got the entire what I saw in there. Because for me, the combat reminds me of something that I've seen out of Devil May Cry. You know, because all the combat's now in real time. There's no turn-based combat. There's no time challenge type stuff too. They like with what they did with Final Fantasy 7 remake. It is nothing like that. No turn-based at all. It's all real time. So it's like like I said, Devil May Cry is the best example I can use right now. And I mean, it looks good. It's flashy, got all the necessary things, you know what I'm saying? Magic elements, you know, it's got this huge, gigantic world. It's very, the story apparently is going to be very linear as opposed to like, it's going to have some open world parts, but it's, you know, it's kind of focused. They're trying to tell a story, which is dope. But like I said, the coolest thing is being able to do, your character actually can, like, it looks like from the trailer, transform into like the like I said, the summons and have full big set piece battles, and that looked pretty cool. But that was it. I felt like I was surprised that this PlayStation State of Play only focused on one game. You know, I was kind of shocked at that a little bit. I'm like, they could at least talked about stuff they have going on for, you know, VR, some of the indie titles, some PlayStation Plus stuff. I feel like I wanted to see more from that show instead of showing 24 minutes of one game. I feel like they could have cut that trailer or that showcase, as you said, in half, and it is still just as effective, and then showed more. Because right now, that's the only reason for me to play PlayStation is that one game. I don't see any other reason for me to jump into that ecosystem and platform. So what did y'all think of? Did y'all watch the PlayStation State of Play?
Yeah, I saw it.
I watched some of it, but because, you know, it was long. And again, it was just one game. Like, 'cause I didn't have any other reason to watch it. And since I hope to get this game sometime in the future, I didn't watch all of it because I didn't want to be spoiled.
Yeah. They showed a lot.
Yeah.
All the way down to, like, you know,
would.
Selecting your skill tree and yeah, you could tell it felt like padding a little bit in some parts. Like, come on, they wanted it to be long, like a long showcase. So.
And that's what I don't understand. Why is you advertising so much for Final Fantasy when you know it's gonna sell? Like Delilah said, you could have shown other games. Yeah. This is your, you know, Final Fantasy is gonna sell. You're gonna get at least 1 million copies off of that one.
More than that, but yeah. At minimum, basically.
At minimum, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I don't have a PlayStation 5, so, but I did see it. It's alright. I don't know. I don't know. It's just that what the developer said about his world that just stuck with me. That made me. I was hyped before that interview, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And after he said what he said, I'm not so much.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like stuff like that shouldn't shock anybody. I mean, a lot of them think like that, though. It's unfortunate, but it's true. You know, so I mean, it sucks, but that's like like someone else pointed out on Twitter too. It's like this game spans over how many years? Like 17 years, and in the entire saga of this games, you only seen 2 black people is like primary as characters in the game. So it's like. It should come as no surprise to anyone.
I think it's always just you said the quiet part out loud.
That part.
That's
so I think that's why people will feel like Lady, where it's just like, okay, so now you just confirmed my suspicions. Mm-hmm. So now I don't want to fuck with you. Which, you know, I am fine with either, right? Like, if you want to play the game, Delilah, that's cool. If you don't want to play the game because of what he said, that's cool.
I said I was waiting till it go on sale. I ain't not buying it. I am not straight up going. I'm not buying retail.
They ain't gonna get all her coins.
For me,
they
weren't gonna get my money anyway. But you just ensured I will not give you my money. That's all it was for me. I mean, you know, I've always said this. I've said it from day one. Final Fantasy isn't really one of my games.
Yeah.
Like, I really only remember playing maybe 2 of them, and it was like on PC. Um, so yeah, it was when I was younger, and it was never something that caught my eye. So and maybe it was because I didn't see me, right? So
it's possible.
Not for me.
I mean, I know you all prefer shooters too, though. Like, you know,
when I was younger, I didn't prefer shooters. That was later. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, you know, like you said, it wasn't a shock because you couldn't fathom them saying that. It was more just you said what you should have kept quiet.
Yeah, you could have kept that in the draft, bruh. You could have kept that in the draft.
And you could have made any other excuse.
Yeah, but
the excuse is that we are not around in fantasy.
Like, they could have used Forspoken as like a scapegoat. Like, oh yeah, well we just
we did
Forspoken. You know, got the black lady lead.
Yeah, exactly.
You could have said anything else.
Which is why it makes less sense. Because it's like you just did Forspoken, and now you're saying black people aren't in fantasy. So which one is it?
It was a bit weird. Yeah.
And you know what's also interesting? As a PR standpoint, this was not a good look. They did not even come out and say, "Oh, my words was taken out of context." Like,
no cleanup. They didn't care that. That's what I said. That's what I said.
They was totally cool with it.
Right.
Yeah. Shit's weird, man. I was looking forward to this game. Low key still is, but I just don't want to pay full price for it. Or give Square Enix my money.
Square Enix, man, that's not. I don't know what it is about their games. It's I haven't been able to get into them. I mean, I do like I said, the only thing that appealed me about this game is the combat, because it is real time. You know, it's like playing an action game. It's you know,
it's Monster Hunter.
So yeah, it's Monster Hunter. But yeah, I'm definitely waiting on it. I'm gonna probably wait. I'm gonna probably wait because I'm gonna talk about a little bit of the release schedule here in a second, but I'm definitely gonna. I'm waiting. But I was, surprised at your response, CHAREECE, because I know you're more the RPG. Like these are your type of game. Like you like these type of games. So
I do. I really, and make it so bad. This would only be like my second or third Final Fantasy game. Because the first one I played was which one had the girl Lightning? That one.
Yeah, I think that was 13.
And then I did not finish 13 because I got to a boss and was like,
"Yo, the last boss will fuck you up."
That part. I think that's literally where I was at too.
The last boss. And
then, that was turn based. And then I played. Was it 15? The bachelor party that went bad.
The boy band.
That was not a good bachelor party because it did not end well.
Man, that story. Wow.
That's the one I actually beat. That had me in my feelings for like a good 2 weeks.
How did you feel about the graphics? Because I did see people commenting about that, and basically them saying like all JRPG people would just like excuse graphics all the time.
I got nothing to say.
The fact that it's hard for you to even answer this question lets me know right there.
It's not the prettiest. How about that? It's not.
But they get a pass.
I see. I like when what's that? Bandai Namco, like Namco Bandai, whichever. I like how they used to cel shaded style for their RPGs, for the Tales games, for the Tales. Yeah,
it looks like an anime, which is
right. And so that to me, I like the art style. You could tell they tried to do kind of like a little bit more photorealism with this one, and it doesn't look bad. Like graphically, it doesn't look bad at all. I mean, it looks good, but at the same time, what's it gonna look like at release?
Other games,
no. I'm on. What's it gonna look like at release? Because we all know Forspoken looked fantastic. And all
so like it already looks mid now. Lord knows what it's gonna look like when it comes out.
So we hope the story is the selling point.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing. They're really trying to say that the story is what's gonna make you stay with this game.
Go read a book then.
100 plus hours of gameplay.
Oh my god. I look. All right, y'all got it.
All right, I'm gonna move on. We'll move on then. Facts. All right, so as y'all know, Xbox, this week they had a couple of things that dropped for them. Ubisoft Plus is now going to be accessible through Xbox. It's heading to their but it's still it's still a separate service to Game Pass. So I want to get an idea of how do you all feel about that? Is it a service that you're gonna buy? Because I know this is kind of how EA Play started. Was it EA Play? What's it called?
Yes, EA Play started like this.
Yeah, EA Play kind of started like this too. So, do you think Ubisoft has enough titles in this category in their library to hold its own weight as a service on top of what you already have for Game Pass?
I don't think. What is it? $17.99? Nope.
$18.99.
Nope.
Was it? I know it's $18 and change. I don't know.
Is that per month? Is that per month?
Per month.
No. I would. That's it.
Right? No.
They ain't had no hot bangers since the Division 2. Come on, let's be real.
Now they got enough games, but do they have enough good games that play well?
What was the one with the dude with Aiden playing? What was the name of that game?
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs. Like even that series, they got so many series. Like they got Splinter Cell, they got Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, the Need for Speed series.
But see,
all the EA original games. I mentioned those a little bit earlier. Y'all still saying nah?
Okay, I can't justify 17.
Well, no. I'm thinking EA. My bad. They don't have some of them. They don't have.
So okay,
I said yeah.
You had EA Play.
EA.
You got extra things though. You got the 10-hour free trial. You got a discount on EA games. Are you getting that with Ubisoft? And plus, it was cheaper. EA Play was only like $5 a month.
It was $4.99. It was $4.99. Yeah. I think this price point is probably would be the biggest hurdle they have to kind of cross there.
Because them and Max, they're fucking tripping. Yeah. Not giving you $20 fucking dollars. Yeah. No.
Right.
I agree with LBOOGIE.
Right.
I'm not even giving Microsoft $20.
You know what? That is strong argument. Because you got like PC Game Pass.
Right.
Xbox is list.
Yeah, I got Game Pass Ultimate. That shit ain't $20. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Some sucker gonna buy it though. Some sucker gonna buy it. You a sucker. I'm gonna tell you right now. You a sucker. You a sucker.
I've already bought the Ubisoft games I want. No, y'all need to go back.
That's why I thought when you said 18, I was thinking that was like an annual cost. I don't know.
No, it is 18 a month.
18 a month. Yes.
Again, no discount on Ubisoft games if you want to purchase to own. No.
So that's confirmed. They're not giving you a discount.
I have yet to see anything announced about a discount.
Yeah, they're
I'm about to look deep into this now because out of the loop apparently.
Do I get free shit for playing this game?
Is there a point system? Do I get points? Like
for what I'm understanding, it's like a Ubisoft Rewards, which I was already part of Ubisoft Rewards. So what you get for just playing the games normally, I don't know. It make no sense. Yeah. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they have an extensive library. They do. They have a lot of original IP. But
do they have stuff that you haven't played yet?
I played everything. I played like the majority of the things they already have.
That's what I'm saying. So like, when I first got, sorry.
I'm gonna say I haven't heard them announce anything significantly new and that I'm excited about to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that service because I don't want to pay $60 when that game drops. Right? It's and nothing. Again,
so see, when I got Disney Plus, when it first started, it was really just their old library, right? And it took like a year for them to start putting out like new content. But once they did start putting out new content, it was worth the price. But even Disney Plus by itself is $5.99, folks.
How you gonna jump out the gate at $20? That's all my lunch money. Did I know?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
I want my coffee for work. No.
All these people are tripping. I know inflation is rampant, and y'all think it's an opportunity for y'all to turn on your corporate tax, but no.
They got another thing coming because it's too many.
Ain't nobody getting paid more. Yeah, ain't nobody getting paid more. So that means we're gonna be more choosy with what we spend money on.
That's right.
So y'all keep upping the price.
Somebody's getting canceled.
Y'all keep upping the price, and guess what? We will not be paying for that service.
Because I'm telling you, as soon as I finish with what's that show I'm watching, Power, I'm shutting that down. It's over. I'll be done.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm like, I don't watch shit on Stars. Like,
P-Valley.
But when it's done, it's like,
once the show,
and I'm telling you, Max about to get canceled.
How you gonna take HBO out the name?
Yeah, how are you taking HBO out?
That's like marketing 101. Like,
but I already told you why they're doing that. They're doing it because they're going through a dissolving period because they are trying to use tax loopholes to be able to dissolve all these companies and then become one new company so that they can write all those IPs, all that stuff, all them shows that have been getting canceled in the last 6 months. This is all tax. This is all for tax purposes. So this is now going to be Max. HBO is not there anymore, so they can write off HBO.
They got an email to your app will automatically upgrade, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, so tell them the price points that they're talking about for HBO Max or for the new Max.
I don't like the name. That's all that kills me. Right?
I don't like
legacy.
it either.
HBO is like old school.
They talking about the price that we pay already, which is like $14.99, is just for 2 devices at a time.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is watching with 2 devices?
Especially if you got children. Like my daughter would download stuff and like travel with episodes. That mess is crazy. And if you want 4K, that's
$18, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's when they want $18. They want $18 a month. No. You will get turned off. You gonna get turned off. I will turn you on when fucking Game of Thrones is on and turn your ass right the fuck back off. And chill. That's what I might do with Ubisoft's ass. I'm gonna buy you $18 when your new game drop and then turn your shit right
back off.
Play it,
beat it, turn it on.
Which is interesting. Their new game, which is coming out, the X Defiant or whatever, it's free to play.
I heard it was Call of Duty Killer. I heard it was the Call of Duty Killer.
X Defiant is good.
I heard it was the Call of Duty Killer, but I gotta play it. I really want to see it.
So many of those have been thrown out.
That's tall language. Talking about Call of Duty.
I did get in the beta, and I'm trying to get codes. So.
Okay, I need one.
All right.
Girl, give me one.
Let us know. How should we get all the codes? How should we always get all the codes?
How she got invited and she don't even play?
Right.
Shoot her.
How I get invited when I talk shit about them? I have no idea.
I'm telling you.
Like, she get all the codes. Y'all ever notice that? She get all the codes. Anyway, so I'm just going to go through these other 2 topics regarding Xbox, and that was that PC Game Pass expanded to 40 new countries. And the other thing is that Minecraft Legends is dropping Tuesday, I believe Tuesday. How do y'all feel about Minecraft Legends?
You talking about, is that the second installment of what we played a while back?
No, you think of Minecraft Dungeons. I'm talking about Minecraft Legends, which is the more of a like a real-time strategy, like how do I put it in words?
Like XCOM?
Kind of like XCOM. Well, no, it's not like XCOM. Like tower kind of like tower defense. You got your groups and y'all all going to battle and stuff like that. I forgot what you call it.
It's the tower defense one, right?
But they call it's a real-time strategy game. But they call it an action strategy game because you can act. But why the battling is going on and you calling your troops to help and blah blah blah, you can actually go in and fight yourself too. So that's why they call it an action strategy game.
I don't know.
And so
is it like
built
Gears
around
Tactics?
No. Gears Tactics is more like, you move your units and then you gotta like wait till they go and then you go. This is more real time. That's why I said it's more of a real time strategy game. Like, cause you move your units and then you go in there and it's still action. You fight, and it reminds me of I don't know if y'all remember this game, but I think it was a game called Kingdom Come Deliverance or something like that. Kingdom Under Fire. It reminds me of Kingdom Under Fire, where it was action game, but you could still call units and get archers to come in and help you and get troops to kind of help you fight and stuff like that. So it's an action strategy game basically. So I just want to get y'all, I saw some of the reviews. It's kind of mixed. I seen some come in 9, 8, they all over the place. 7s, like I said, it's mixed reviews. And so, like I said, the game drops on Tuesday. And so I want to ask you ladies, is it something that you're going to pick up and check out? Now it's on Game Pass, so it's really nothing it's not going to be a barrier of entry to try.
It's about wasting space at this point when it comes to Game
Pass. Like you're going to uninstall something for that game. Right. So
I don't know.
Are you going to check it out?
I might watch gameplay first to see if I want to get jiggy with it, and then if it's something that I'm intrigued of doing, I can download it. But if it's like tower defensey like XCOM, it's a no for me, dog. I never were good at that type of game at all.
Yeah.
I always get wiped out. I always lose all my turns and stuff like that. So, but I will definitely watch somebody else try it out before I
mean, it's in the Minecraft universe, so it's definitely got a certain appeal to it. If you really like that art style and those type of characters, and I think it appeal to people. But I mean, the gameplay loop is pretty cool, so I do advise people to check it out. But that's pretty much it when it comes to this week.
Yeah, I plan to check it out.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about Game Pass, right? It's like, it's easy to be like, oh yeah, I'll at least give it a look for like 20 minutes, even if that, then uninstall it if I'm not into it. So Redfall, y'all. Redfall. Let's talk about it. FPS Gate. FPS Gate. Man, so that to me, I was trying to figure out how I want to frame this, because even when I saw the news, I wasn't happy about it, right? So what's going on? If you haven't been paying attention, if you haven't been listening, Redfall is going to be releasing in 30 what is it called? Quality mode only for right now, meaning that this game is going to release at 30 frames per second for a shooter, which is in its own right a little bit odd. And so the the 60 frames per second variant of the game is going to be patched in at a later date. And so this caused a lot of, like I said, selective outrage on Twitter, as we like to call it. And because PC obviously, will not have that limitation at launch. So my question to you ladies is, what was your perception on what happened this week and how the community reacted? And also, do you think that at this point, whether there should be a delay or does this make you kind of step back from the game and say, okay, I can wait? Because I'll go into this after this topic. The release window for Redfall is also a little bit kind of tight. So I want to get your opinion on what y'all think about, FPS Gate. Anybody can start. Don't all speak at once.
I'm gonna start.
I didn't want to hop in. Yeah, go
First of all, I'm probably the only person on the internet who was like, I didn't care. I just that really didn't bother me, because I don't know. Sometimes I can tell the difference. Sometimes I can't. As long as I would rather have quality and a steady. No
breaks, frame rate is steady.
Yes, yes. I would rather have that over a high performance, because again, I have the flashy stuff, the high powered monitor, devices, computer, whatever. I can tweak it if need be, but like, I didn't care. I would rather have.
So wait, are you getting on PC? Or are you still gonna get it on console?
I think I can't remember. What did we decide? Did we decide? Because
now I'm thinking PC, because I want those 60 frames. You did. I'm thinking PC, but the fact that because it's on Game Pass, though, you can choose. Like, you can choose.
It's like it really didn't matter.
Yeah.
Is it cross progression? Like, can we try it on the?
I don't know.
It's the first party game, so we can go back and forth, right? We're just playing the same save file. Because
that's how the cross saves for Microsoft have cross saves on their games. So if you play, like you said, playing on PC, you can jump, right?
Yeah, jump back and forth. Right. So like, it didn't matter to me. I was gonna get the game regardless. I just, and I ain't trying to mean nothing. The average gamer literally probably doesn't care.
Won't even know. Like, won't even know that that's an issue. Yeah.
The average, and I ain't trying to mean again. The average person can't tell the difference between 30.
So you think it's more of a selective outrage? Oh, like,
yes.
I mean, I think that for some people, it's selective outrage for sure. It's just, something slightly negative has come out for Xbox, so I'm gonna pounce and I'm gonna make a video and But I do get the argument for some people that they say that we aren't optimizing these games for the system that they're supposed to come out with, and they're tired of things being after, right? Like, they want to be able to
the patching.
to have to patch it after. Which we've had this argument before, and I've I've come to the realization that because we can patch after, that's always going to be the case. Like, because it's an option, we're going to constantly have games that have that. Now, I will say, when Destiny came to Xbox One X, or the Series X, shout out to Stitch, it was 30 FPS.
What game?
Destiny.
Destiny.
And it had a patch later. So that was one of those games, and it's like, I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. It'll come out, later, and like Cherie said, as long as it plays well, which I remember when Destiny came out, it still played well. Now it definitely played a hell of a lot better once they put the patch out.
Absolutely.
But it still played really great. Like, I remember booting it up on the new consoles, and you could definitely see the difference.
Yeah, the load times especially.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This could still be the case here, where you still see a great quality game, and we will have a better version of an already quality game later.
Yeah, because for me, I think what I'm probably gonna do is, I'll probably start it on PC, and as soon as that patch drop on console, I'm switching to Series X. I mean, like you said, and especially if they have cloud and stuff. I mean, come on.
I'll just play wherever, whenever.
This is Xbox first party, so they're gonna have all the little.
Yeah, because I see Ghostwire Tokyo is cloud. I saw it on my TV the other day. I was like, word.
Yeah.
Word. Let me try this out. But so I don't know.
Yeah, I think at this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'll wait till you finish. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I think that it does. I do see where people are coming from, and kind of Boogie, you kind of echoed it a little bit. Was that hopefully this doesn't indicate that there's a larger problem with this game.
Right.
We know what kind of game it is. But the thing I look forward to the most is playing it with y'all, right?
Right.
With the loot and building your characters and going through the story and seeing what's going on with the game. That's what I look forward to. And for me, I have the luxury by the fact that I do have an alternative, device to play on. Some people won't have that opportunity or don't have that as an option. Right. So they're stuck at 30. And it may be some truth to the fact that people won't. It sounds like it'll be an issue, people, but the game may make up for it. I look at Destiny and I'm like, in the game, it was 30 FPS when it came out, but the gameplay of loop of that game made up for that. And so hopefully Redfall can do the same thing. It has enough going for it to where the game 30, but it's great, that kind of thing. And so I hope that that's the case.
Oh, all right. I'm speaking from my standpoint of what I have now. I don't have a 60 frame TV. You know what I mean? That's gonna give me all the bells and whistles. I got a basic ass TV. So from my standpoint, that 30 frames ain't gonna bother me none. I'm gonna still play it. There are a percentage of people that have the big boy toys or the big girl toys that have a legitimate concern that they want to play it in the best potential, especially if they spend $1,000 to get this nice TV. Yeah. Yes, you are right. You have every right to be upset if the game that you want to play ain't gonna be up to that potential of the equipment that you bought. Now, my problem is not everybody got the big boy, big girl toys, but they talking like they do. And it's always a certain type of people. I ain't even gonna put them out there like that. It's always a certain type of people that have when they're angry, they get loud, they display the frustration, nitpicking, and targeting folks that really don't care or really not gonna stop them from playing Redfall. That is my problem. It should have not been that dramatic on the TL that week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did think some of it was a bit overblown. Yeah.
Because before that announcement, it was cool. It was like everybody was happy, everybody was excited to see what was going to happen. Everybody was down with the open world. And as soon as that little news dropped, all that work just flipped on their head. And
but
now,
see, I think Redfall may have a slightly bigger problem, and I'll mention that in just a moment. The thing is, go ahead.
I'm gonna still play. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still play. I think we gonna still play.
Okay.
I just want people to understand why people game in the first place. Because if you're a gamer and you're just focused on ray tracing and resolution and frame rates, then you're not looking at the bigger picture. Gaming's supposed to be an experience. Gaming is supposed to be a way of escaping, and in some cases it saved people's lives. And when you guys are nitpicking the game, not only that, you're nitpicking the developers who took the time out to work on this game, to chastise it because it's not 60. Y'all gooking, man. Because it's not like they didn't have lack of passion on what they were doing.
And it's not like they said they canceled the 60 frames per second. It's going to take more time to bring it out. And so it's coming. So another thing too, because somebody else in this chat, I think this is Daniel V2 and 3 mentioned that it seems like series consoles are hard to develop for. I disagree with you on that, because there's a lot of 4K 60 games on the platform, which are, Halo and Gears, and Forza is also 4K 60. So they have, and it's more than that too. But a lot of third parties. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, as far as the development issue, I think the biggest issue with these games being put out like this are the way that we have, or the businesses have to say, we released this game in this quarter to shareholders. That's the biggest issue. And because you can patch later, it just
that's a lot
allows for this. Yeah, right. The larger problem is how we
industry wide. That's industry wide.
Yes, it's an industry wide issue. If we can think outside of the box and figure out something better, then we won't see this anymore. But I think we're going to continue to see this because of the way we do business. Businesses have to tell shareholders, we have hit these marks. And because they can patch later, if they can put out a solid title or just a title, depending on the company, and patch later, they're going to take that so that they can say that they put out.
Yeah, it's interesting. And so the other part of this I want to kind of touch on was that, man, April and May, like late April and May are some bangers, right? You got, let's see, I wrote it down. So it's Redfall is sandwiched between Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which releases on April 28th, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now we know Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, regardless of what we say and how each one of us feel about it, it's a very popular game.
Yep.
And Jedi, I'm stopping everything to play Jedi Survivor.
Hell yeah.
Period.
I'm trying to hurry up and get Hogwarts done, yo. Oh, I meant to say, I did play that game. So yeah, I'm at the end of Hogwarts. I'm trying to finish that shit by the 28th, because when Star Wars hit, that's it.
That's right. So, but the thing is, Redfall comes in between those two games. So it's like, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that it's kind of doomed because of the fact that its release window?
I mean, it ain't a good. Let's be honest now. We all know in a perfect world, we will have your games will be out with a significant, a big gap.
Yeah, nice little window. Yeah.
Nice little window. So, people can get hype, people can play, let the hype go, and the hype die down. Redfall doesn't have any space at all.
It don't.
So
it has like 2 days. It has
2 days.
2-3 days. Yeah.
Now that's my issue. Like, why y'all thought that was okay? Well, I don't know who.
Well, the thing is, they released the Redfall had its date before. You gotta think about it now. Redfall announced their date before Zelda. Now Jedi Survivor, I think that was announced ahead. I don't remember if that was announced before or not. But the fact that it's sandwiched between these two banger games, I think, but granted, they're all significantly different if you think about the way these games are played and how people, with Redfall being a shooter, and with Zelda being an adventure game, and Survivor being isn't that like a Star
Wars Souls.
It's a born Souls-like game. Yeah, it's a Souls-like, right?
Yeah.
So it's very different genre. So I'm thinking maybe because it's a shooter, it appeal to it'll have enough to grab
a different
people.
audience, right?
Right.
I think Redfall will be successful, not as successful as being sandwiched between two games. I think the people who doesn't have the big boy, big girl toys, they're gonna go play Redfall. They're gonna play with their homies. They're gonna have a good time. And the other two games is for like single player folks. It's a variety within those games. So you got two single players and one multiplayer. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be playing Redfall. I'm not gonna have nobody tell me, oh, it's trash because you're playing it on 30 or it's not up to his full potential. I'm like, well, I'm gonna be realistic with mine, and I'm not gonna cap on the app.
It doesn't kill my excitement.
It doesn't kill my joy, and it seems like I just hate it that y'all will nitpick a game to the point that it will kill the joy of the game that you wanted to play.
Right.
And it's
disappointing. The 60, I mean, it ain't gonna hold you. The 60 frames is disappointing because I'd rather play it. I like y'all know me. I like to play on the couch with the big box TV. That's just my preferred.
And I completely understand. You got the equipment to qualify for 160. And that I'm not tripping. If you got the biggest banger that you want 60 frames on a game, yes, you have every right to be upset because this box.
But the thing is, I'm not even. That's the thing. I'm not even upset about it. Like I was disappointed, but that's not gonna prevent me from playing the game. I'm disappointed.
Though people who don't got it, they acting like
they're the ones complaining.
They the ones complaining, and that's not a legit complaint to me. You can't be here rocking the Vizio TV talking about I can't get 60.
Not the Vizio. Vizio catching strays.
Yeah, Vizio is not the TV it was when it came out.
Vizio is
they've come up a little bit. They aren't Panasonic.
They're not TCLs.
Right.
They're not TCLs either.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. I'm like, okay, 30. All right. Well, that doesn't. All right. Well, but, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Microsoft.
Some people are going in. They think it's like suddenly, they can't develop games. Suddenly the studio's in trouble. Suddenly, it's like, come on. Some people, it's a lot of
that when the Last of Us was on.
Overreaction.
Yeah, over selective rage. Twitter spaces, dick pulling contests on who's right and who's wrong. So y'all gotta be playing these goddamn games. Y'all not no gamers, man. We grew up on 8 and 16 bits. Those shits were horrible. But we didn't care about that. We cared about the story. We cared about the gameplay. Yeah. That was 2023, and motherfuckers gotta be mad over the littlest thing. And then this spills over like, oh, okay, Redfall is 30. What about Starfield? Yo, I'm gonna say right now,
Starfield ain't even out yet.
It's not getting played. Because I'm not gonna let nobody on the internet of Beyonce tell me how to play this game. And that's real.
I just want to point out, Vampire Survivors won Game of the Year.
And dang, 60.
And that game looked like a Nintendo game.
Elden Ring Game of the Year last year. Elden Ring Game of the Year last year was not 60. Not on the console. Not on the console.
What do you think would be better if they say when they're gonna announce this patch?
Well, it's gonna be like Cyberpunk. It's gonna be about a year, six months.
Don't say that.
Y'all know what? I think, but it is a shooter. Shooters should be minimum 60. That's the only thing. I feel like that's the only thing.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. Like I feel like the only validation there is that for shooters, it's usually 60. But at the same time, like I said, Destiny is a shooter. It came out 30, and we didn't have no fucking problem with it, folks. But we're in the age of, rage news. So that's what it seemed like. I feel like everybody hopping on that shit. Everybody got to be all big voice. And then I feel like, especially because we're on the internet, everybody has loud opinions all the time.
Yeah, the content creator scene has been like you said, making videos and suddenly, all of XGS is in trouble. Like, what?
Yeah, right.
Hilarious.
It's too much. It's too much.
And they're just like, oh, we've been taking L's. Why does it say L?
But meanwhile, they just had a shadow drop in Hi-Fi Rush, and everybody was like, "Yeah,
Right.
this is cool." Like, come on, fam.
Selective outrage, because and it's always like Xbox, but you guys got to understand as well that some of the games that PlayStation came out recently, all of them ain't 60, and no one had the same reaction.
Yeah.
I think maybe I want to say God of War and Returnal, if I'm gonna make a guess here.
When they first dropped, they didn't. They weren't 60. They got patched. They got patched.
The Last of Us, I don't remember. The Last of Us 2.
Huh?
The Last of Us 2, I don't think it was 60. So, but y'all didn't go in no uproar with that though, right? But let it be a brand new spanking game from the Xbox side. It's a complaint, and I don't think it's fair.
Right.
It's always get the goalpost moving. It's always the selective outrage. But when other companies do the same, y'all not speaking loud.
I think a lot of that is because people eat that shit up. People eat up the rage,
negativity
more than they eat up, and before it will eat up a quality, mild mannered story. And then when it comes to Xbox, it's like they probably see that they get more engagement when it's them shitting on Xbox. So then they're gonna continue to do it. I don't know what she said.
I said more engagement, more money. That's what I said.
Yeah,
right. Everything is for clicks, right? So, look.
All right, y'all. Y'all know.
As always, play what you want. Fuck everybody else.
Not what people tell you to play. And if you play what people tell you to play, I don't know about you.
You ain't gonna be playing much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all know it's about that time in the show. We're talking about tidbits and get your questions ready so we can get answer your question.
I'm a
ladies, it's been a fun show so far, but do you all have any tidbits, things that you want to suggest to the listeners, whether you want them to read or watch something? Go ahead.
Seafood, man, play it. We're gonna get back to it. I had to do the challenge. Now we finished the challenge. We're going back to Seafood. I think it's a great game.
Oh yeah,
I think it's a great
game. A lot of fun.
I beat Sean in the back burner, not on live, so I'm gonna try to get back into it. And my tidbits is backlogs. I ain't even finishing no games, and that's sad. Cause I bought RimWorld, didn't even play it once on the console. So we gonna
do
you double dip though. Do you buy
right?
You
right. Yeah. She did. That's why I was like, why?
Because
it was
it was
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I'm like, you played it already on PC.
That's right. That's gonna be next week gameplay. It's gonna be either Seafood.
Let me make sure I record some gameplay.
I'm producing, so like that ain't gonna be the gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh wow! You just gonna do it? Oh okay.
Look, ma'am. Don't nobody want to watch that.
You can submit it,
but it ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Don't nobody want to watch that. Who want to watch that?
Right.
It's a fun game. And
I know it's fun. I know it's
fun.
Watching
this?
Listen, I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm just saying
Lady,
watching it is a different thing.
Lady, I need you to make a character and name her after me, okay? But
I always do.
But my character has to survive, though.
Everybody did last time. I don't know about Bucky though, but I gotta go to the. I gotta go. I think the 4 of us made it. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like it was Stitch who died.
Yeah, I know in one playthrough Stitch did die.
He wanted to go rogue and shit. Because that was the personality that I gave Stitch, and then I don't think he made it. But
long as I make it. As long as I make it, okay?
Okay, Cherise.
Okay.
So just play your.
She don't care about nobody else. She said,
play your backlog.
Right.
That's my tidbit. Play the games you spend your money on.
Yeah.
Play the games you spend your money on.
Yeah.
Don't just play games. Play a little bit. And then talk about it.
Yeah, now look, I don't want to. RimWorld's a fantastic game. I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm just saying.
Are you saying fantastic? Because that sounds like cat to you. To me,
it is a little bit of cat. But
okay, I just want to know.
Because I don't play RimWorld, and I know you love the game. You know what I mean? So I'm just.
It's fantastic. I love you, girl.
I'm being cognizant of the fact that you like the game. You appreciate the game for what it is. It's not my cup of tea. And I feel like the entertainment value for when you're watching it during stream is like, that's just my opinion. So since me being a producer, I can choose what gameplay we have on the show. So I was like, I don't know if that's gonna be
okay. Bet money. Okay, bet money.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure I record.
Boogie, please get me some gameplay.
Yeah, I'll make sure I record.
Lady is on top of the gameplay. Lady be on top of the gameplay. She be like, Delilah, here, boom, here's the game. Like, Boogie, please. Telling you that.
Yeah, I already lowered my settings too, so that it's 1080.
Not that 4K shit, cause we ain't got.
We can't download that. We can't download that.
I didn't realize.
It's
took
okay.
me like 2 days. It took me like 2 days.
Yeah, I got it set now.
Yeah, we had our
just
entire
your
Google Drive
backlog.
filled up with that one. That was pretty funny. Anyway, so y'all, any more tidbits? Any more tidbits? No. Oh, see the Mario movie. I enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed the Mario movie.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, so I have a question. Do you think Chris Pratt, really did a good Mario, or do you feel like Jack Black carried the movie?
Man, it was so good. Like, Jack Black stole the show. Peach. Sorry.
Jack Black is the best.
Jack Black
is nominated. It might be nominated too. It could be a nominated
stole
song.
the show, but I felt like the way they explain Mario and how he talks is great. Like the way they solve that whole Chris Pratt's voice is terrible as Mario. The way they did that is so good. So you'll have to watch it to understand what I mean. But go see it. It's good. It's very good. I was surprisingly happy at how good it was, because I was like, thank goodness. When I was walking out of the theater, I was like, thank goodness that was good, because otherwise I would have probably been a little bit pissed off, because it's Mario. That's the very first game I played. That's what started this whole thing. So yeah, go see it.
For me, if you aren't because we didn't really talk about this topic, but Star Wars fans, we eating good in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, plenty.
We just had the Star Wars celebration. We got a ton of shows coming out.
Survivor comes out in 13 days.
Yeah, and if you aren't watching Mando, you are slipping. The last week's episode was probably the best episode
ever.
Wow.
Well,
I
dedicated
series.
My afternoon to watch The Mandalorian and just.
I mean, they are giving. This is like.
It's giving.
The Star Wars series that have been on TV have been better than the last series of movies.
Wow,
hands down.
That's
because they're giving. Huge. Because for one thing, I felt like the last 3 movies were definitely we're trying to close out the Star Walker saga. We want to close that so that we can do other things. And now that they've closed that, they are able to do other things. And the other stories they're exploring are great stories. Still tons of drama, still good versus evil. And in this last episode, it was so Empire heavy. Oh my God, I love it.
Don't spoil it too much for me, ma'am. I haven't watched it.
Yeah. I know. I didn't spoil it.
Okay.
I got it. You're good.
Okay.
Star Wars, and then what was the other one I had? Sorry, I had another one. Oh. No, I forgot. All right. Well, I guess that's it.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So questions. You're not going to grab the questions for us.
I have a question for LBOOGIE. How was that lobster roll?
Oh my God.
I think I might have to go make me one. That was looking so good.
She gonna make me dry the way she is.
Yeah, and I thought that because it was more like just a butter thing, that I wasn't gonna like it, but the lobster was so fresh, and I did put a little QP on it when I got home.
Yeah,
but the roll was just it was the bomb, and the fries.
Ever since
I
saw the
loaded
picture,
crab fries, I was like, yeah,
that picture was nice.
It was just very simple,
want to make a
fresh
roll,
ingredients, and you golden every time, right?
Was it pricey? Because I know lobsters is selling.
Hell yeah, it was pricey. That fucking little ass roll was $20. $20.
Ooh, they're making money.
For the one roll.
They charging $25 to $27 for a lobster roll here.
Yeah,
but it's lobster.
Well, it was $22.
It's gonna be expensive anyway.
But it was packed. It was packed. It wasn't like a little, nothing was in it.
So you feel like you got an actual full lobster tail in that sucker, is what you're saying?
Oh, hell yeah. For sure. And then I didn't eat all the fries. Like I split the fries with my kiddo. So really you could have been good with one lobster roll and a half thing of fries. So I don't know, it was good. It was real fucking good.
I'm jealous, okay? I'm gonna figure out.
Yeah.
Figure something out.
I mean, them weekly trucks that come to the neighborhood be hitting.
All right. And I did see a question. This person seemed like they're extremely
I'm sorry,
new to,
I had to yawn.
new to listening to us. So thank you for being here, Harry Balzac. That if I'm saying that right, Harry Balzac. Oh my God.
Harry Balzac.
Yo.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Anyway.
Yeah, am I saying that right? Yes. Harry Balzac.
It's meant to say Harry Balzac. It's exactly what it was.
That is so good. That is hilarious. Basically, they said, I have all the platforms, but is this more of an Xbox-focused podcast? How would y'all answer that? Because I feel like we do a good job of covering everything. We try to cover a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we cover everything, but everyone here, I think, can safely say that we prefer the Xbox platform. But we do talk about everything geeky,
PC,
video game related.
We have Nintendo, PlayStation.
We have everything. We have
each one
across us four. Well, except with the VR, we have everything. So it's not like we just talking.
I got a Quest now.
About
I got
other
a Quest too.
Platform.
Literally.
No, I can keep that one. I keep that one. I can't do VR.
We have everything to talk about everything when everything comes around. And we just do the news every week. And in this particular case, y'all was on Xbox really hard. So that's what we talking about.
That's kind of how it went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then since you're new, we do a yearly roast of the Game Awards.
Yes.
So everybody can get it.
Typically for E3, we do like special stuff. So this year, I guess we'll be doing Summer Games Fest special stuff. Yeah.
Fly in July.
Yeah.
Giveaways. We just had an anniversary of our channel, guys. Did you know that?
It's our birthday.
Not until you put the thing in our chat. But
our channel's in the Aries?
Yeah. Hooray, it's your channel's birthday.
Yeah.
We should have cake. Everybody should go get them a piece of cake tonight.
Right.
Yep. I'll do a crumble cookie. That's my fave.
Those things are awesome. Oh.
Yes. All right. So any other
question from Range G4? That was it that I see, which is and Range G4 is our head of security at GWG. Just to let y'all know, he's our head of security. How you ladies feel about Joseph Staten leaving Microsoft? Is this the end of Halo as we know it? No. And no.
Right, because I feel like when what's her name left, I don't know why I can't remember her name at the time. Bonnie Ross. It wasn't the end. No, they didn't say it was the end of Halo. Mm-hmm. It wasn't the end of Halo when Bonnie Ross left. So why would it be the end of Halo when this guy leaves?
Yeah, I feel like they was trying.
They always say that when somebody leaves. They always say that.
Like fandom, Twitter stuff. They was always trying to scapegoat Bonnie.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Right.
But for me, no. I feel like Staten was always considered like a closer. He would come in at the tail end of the development, make sure everything kind of passed its date. He wasn't usually at the beginning of development. He always came in at the end. For instance, when Recore was going through its process and its development, he came in at the end to make sure it met all its preceding deadlines. And I think so I always consider him a closer, not so much just the person that come up with all the ideas and throwing things out. Now he definitely was a writer. He wrote some story elements and stuff like that. But as far as him controlling the fate of Halo, I think that's a bit overblown.
All right.
I think I ain't got no more questions after that.
No more questions? What? That's it? We only got 2?
Yeah.
Dang.
Sometimes we get a gang of questions. Sometimes we don't.
Y'all ain't got no questions for us. Okay. Fine. Let's close this thing out.
You said
y'all.
Fine.
I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm a little disappointed, We can go ahead and roll into outros then. Y'all wrap this show up. Been kind of a long one. We didn't have a ton of news this week. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and start from the bottom just so that Boogie won't have to be last. I remember.
Oh, whatever.
But Boogie, tell the people where they can find you, and yeah.
Y'all can find me on Twitter until it dies a slow death. And same name everywhere. On Xbox, same name. PlayStation, same name. And I even think on Steam. So yeah. Join our Discord if you want to have more shenanigans throughout the week.
Let me share it out.
Facts. All right, lady, where can the people find you?
In the depths of hell.
Oh, damn.
The fuck?
Yikes, girl.
That sounds like one of my answers.
That sounds terrible.
Okay, so you guys can check me on Twitter. You guys can check me on Instagram. I do food pics, video game tutorials, reviews, fashion tips, mini sneakerhead. I just want to thank everybody that came through today and hang with us through our technical difficulties, because everything ain't perfect all the time.
Right.
And for you guys to continue to be here through our struggles as well as our achievements, we really do appreciate that from each and every one of you. Since we are technically finished with the challenge, we're probably going to either play Sifu, or a game that I ain't finished like God of War, or a game that I ain't even touched like RimWorld. But you can just check me at the Lady Infamous YouTube channel. You guys have a great day. Treat yourself. Whatever it is, just treat yourself.
Yeah.
Yo, and shout out to Pragmatic Eagle. It's his birthday today.
Yes, happy birthday.
He's the Aries. He's the Aries, y'all. He's the Aries.
Man,
Shout out to
if
the
I had my
Aries.
soundboard, I'd be just doing
I know,
fireworks right now.
doing all of right?
Yeah. So thank you, Pragmatic.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you. All right, CHAREECE, where can the people find you, love?
All right, everybody, it's your girl CHAREECE here. First of all, I want to say thank you to the fanboy who sent me that PlayStation gift card. I've dusted it off. We're gonna do updates and we might play something. But thank you for that. But yeah, it's just your girl CHAREECE here. You can find me on Twitter. Usually lurking in somebody's chat because I don't speak. I just want to get all the information and send back to the ladies. And I do. Screenshots on be galore, y'all.
Gotta keep them receipts
all day, all the time.
But yeah, y'all have a good weekend. Make sure to tell somebody you love them. Get food in this weekend. Get those wins in, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yes. And you guys know you can follow me, Delilah_HD on Twitter. Catch me right here on GWG, and we'll catch y'all on the next one next Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Peace.